as I think you know, I ran a teen advisory board and a tween advisory board. So once a month, I would get together with my teens and I'd give them advanced copies of the YAs that had come in. And they'd go off and they'd pick what they wanted, they'd read them, and they'd come back and we'd talk about them. And wow, they were so candid. They were, you found out what they hated about books that they read. Interestingly, okay, the worst sin you can commit as a YA writer is to be boring. That is no, you are dead. That book is dead. The second worst is to be confusing. And I think this is really important for writers to understand that clarity is critical. You want to locate your reader. You want to get them settled into where you are in a place, where you are in time, who is there, what's going on. If you start with this kind of vague, ambiguous opening to a chapter, you're going to lose them. And it's even more important when you're writing for middle graders, because middle graders are emerging readers. They often feel uncertain about their abilities. And if they aren't comfortable, they will blame you as the writer, and they will put down your book and they won't pick up another one. They want to feel like they have the situation under control. So the more clear we are, for those readers especially, the better off our books will do for them.
So what's an example of a vague sort of opening that wouldn't appeal to those types of readers at all?
I have seen books which start with pronouns, he, blah, 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 blah. You know, if you can't visualize and you don't know where you are, you know, the forest, well, you don't know the country, you don't know who else is there. It's really hard for the reader to grasp and visualize what's going on. There was one book where I was doing a review of first pages, and it wasn't until I got to the end of the page that the writer revealed that the person who was the he was a centaur. Now, if I had known at the beginning of the page that this was a centaur, that would have really excited me as a reader. Instead, I didn't know who this person was. It was just, and see, that's the kind of thing that I'm talking about. Help the reader see who this is and who to get invested in.
If I'm writing and I want my reader to know I'm writing about my character's a centaur, would I say something like my hooves, I don't know, made noises on the forest floor, or do I have to specifically flat out state, hi, I'm a centaur?
Well, I think first off, I think you want to question which, whether to be in first person or third person.
Sure.
You know, oftentimes YA is first person, but in the case of a centaur, I might be really tempted to go third person. And I think it's, you know, it's not bad that Harry Potter is third person, right? You know, that's very helpful.
But really, I mean, I think we should all just write Harry Potter every time, and then there's not going to be an issue.
Well, I think I see a little Hagrid above your head.
Oh, yeah, for those of you watching on YouTube, we've got the Harry Potter figures on top. I used to stand in front of my shelf of Batman toys, action figures, forgive me. I've got over 1,000 of them around the house. I've got a shelf display, and it finally just hit me that, hey, dummy, your show's about books. Stand in front of books. Save the Batman photos for your blog.
Yeah.